Good morning. This is QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a regular collective read this morning. My daughter had returned from Ghana, West Africa, this week. Well, actually, last week. Um, and she brought me a couple of little trinkets and things. She brought me this seashell, but she did buy it out of the gift shop. She didn't actually go to the beach and get it. But she also brought me this beautiful cloth here that they do, like, for tourists and people that are visiting, where you stamp it with the symbols that I guess you feel drawn to for whatever reason. You might feel energetically drawn to it. And then it gives you this book, Adinkra, Symbols of Africa. It gives you the meaning behind the symbol. So I, have decided to, do my reading with this on my table this morning. I don't know why. Everything that I do, I'm always guided to. And it's interesting, this symbol right here, God is King, Nyami Yi Ohani, symbol of majesty and supremacy of God. This is the symbol that I actually have on my greenhouse. I have my own greenhouse that I built out of PVC piping, and then of course I painted it black. But this is the symbol, on the front of my greenhouse. So, interesting. And I didn't know what the symbol was at the time that I got it and put it on there. Okay. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this reading. Uh-oh. I already got a star, Aquarius, a Libra, and a Cancer. Somebody is coming towards you with clarity. There's somebody coming towards you with clarity, okay? This could be someone coming towards you in more of a mature, emotionally mature energy now. This could be possibly even a Gemini, because I had the Two of Swords, and then now I have the Lovers reversed along with the King of Cups. So there's someone that wants to, or they're in an energy of wanting to come towards you, possibly to even bring you some clarity at this particular time. But that's because due to their reckless actions, this person has been cut off and left out in the cold. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into this reading for my collective. What are the messages, Holy Spirit? What do you want my collective to know? This is the narcissist. But right now they're coming to you. This is the narcissist that wants to free themselves from something that they've been binded and stuck to. Okay? This is Queen of Swords reverse that's coming towards you. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. But they're coming to you in this loving energy right now because a Five of Wands reverse want to end a conflict. Because they're mentally stuck or in some type of entrapment about something. And this could possibly be Four of Wands, someone in your family, or someone you were married to. You take this as it resonates. Okay? Okay, so this is somebody that you could have had some type of relationship to. You take it as it resonates, whether you were married to them or someone in your family. And this is someone in the past that you have not been accepting their offers for whatever reason. What is the Two of Cups reverse? What's the Two of Cups reverse, Holy Spirit? because this person was not giving to you equally, whether it was in a relationship, in a friendship, with energy. It doesn't have to be money, but whatever type of exchange you had with this individual, you refused and turned them down because it was not an equal give and take. You know, I feel like the feelings were not mutual. You know, you might have, and they're in despair about the way they've treated you now. This is a King of Wands in the reverse. This is the King of Wands in the reverse is kind of like a covert type, narcissist type energy. This is somebody, you know, this is someone that doesn't know their self-worth. This is someone that represents they represent and present themselves to you and the rest of the world as someone that everyone would love and admire. But it's because of a mask that they're wearing. Because this is the person that does not know how to be their true self. This is the person that does not operate as their authentic self. They always have to wear some type of a mask to get people to like them. So this person was misrepresenting themselves to you, whoever it is. They could have fire in their chart as well, somewhere, Leo, Aries, Sag. But this person did not share the mutual feelings in whatever type of connection that you had with them. It wasn't the same. It was not an equal give and take. It was not mutual. I feel like this is a person that really harbored a lot of resentment for you, a lot of jealousy for you, but they stayed in some type of connection with you and remained in contact and communication with you, possibly to copy you or whatever the case may be. So what is the obstacle with this person? What is the obstacle? I believe they want to reverse an ending with you, whoever this is. What is the obstacle? This person was being very emotionally manipulative when it came to... Yeah. This person was being very reckless and emotionally manipulative with you. Queen of Cups reverse. This person could have a lot of water in their chart, but they use their intuition and the water in their chart to manipulate people in a low vibrational way to get things to go into their favor. And they put a lot of work into manipulating you. Whoever you are, you could possibly be this Queen of Pentacles energy, man or woman. You could be someone that is stable, financially balanced, altogether a well-grounded person. You know, you might have all of your ducks aligned in which you're in a place in your life financially where you're comfortable, you're stable, you know how to manifest things for yourself. So this person took actions towards you in kind of a passionate rage to do something to you in the past. Or the way this person used to communicate with you always came off as some type of passionate, always came off as some type of passionate anger. And reason being because of how they felt about you. I feel jealousy here. And now they want to move to calmer waters. This person was jealous that you're financially stable and that you're independent and that you get it by yourself, whoever you are, man or woman. They're jealous because you were able to take steps in your life to build to being completely financially, and they're telling me emotionally codependent of anyone and anything, and still be happy. And still I rise is what I'm hearing. And still I rise. So now this person wants to come back in your life and move to calmer waters with you. But I feel like it's still, it could be someone else here in your life that was also very emotionally manipulative with this King of Cups in the reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, okay? that also wants to move to calmer waters. This is more than one person. So this could be a person in your family, and it could also be a friend or someone that you dated as well. Two people that took reckless actions against you and that were very harsh in how they've communicated with you in the past, okay? Yeah, these people wanted your energy, and they were jealous of your energy. So whenever you would talk to them, it's kind of like, you know, every time you talk to a person, like a family member that you love, and you're like, hey, how you doing? And they're like, oh, you still didn't go to college and get a degree? You know, and you're like, wow, where the hell did that come from? Oh, no, I just want to make you better. You know, I was just wondering, if you got married yet. You still ain't found a husband? You know, I'm just saying, you know, you ain't getting no younger. You know, this energy, whoever this energy is, man or woman, you know, if it's a man, it might have gone something like, you know, hey, cuz, you know, I just wanted to check on you, see how you doing. You know, I love you. You know, how you doing? You know, but they might have initiated contact with you, and every time they initiate contact with you, you're happy to hear from them, and you're full of love and joy. And you're like, hey, how are you doing? I got to come see you and the kids. And the first thing out their mouth is some form of criticism, or some form of some form of aggressive communication. I'm telling you, this person, whenever they communicated with you, it was some type of very aggressive communication and harshness. And you were like, and then it would follow up with something that might have gaslighting, a way that they might have tried to spin it like, oh no, this is just positive criticism. This is positive reinforcement. This is just me wanting to make you better. So you took time out of your day, out the clear blue, after I ain't spoke to you in a whole month, to randomly call me, to be harsh with me on the phone, and to demand what I'm doing in my life, and why isn't it better, out the blue, and you don't have a clue what's going on in my life. People that do this in your family and friends, when they call you, usually they're projecting onto you. And the reason they project onto you is because someone either criticized them, someone hurt their feelings, they got into a fight with their husband or wife, and they hurt them, or projected something onto them, a truth that might have hurt their feelings. And when some people that are low vibrational are hurt, what they do is they hurt other people. Because high vibrational people that are hurt do not go and project onto other people and hurt other people. What they do is sit down and reflect to find out why the person said the things that they said to them, and they try to process it, okay? So this is someone that every time someone would lash out at them and hurt their feelings or make fun of them, or they would get in a fight with their spouse, they would get on the phone with you and try to project some type of negative energy onto you. Because this is a person that does not know how to reflect, okay? So this is a family member or friend or someone you are in a relationship with that every time you would talk to them on the phone out the blue, they would contact you with harsh words, you know. So, you still not making a lot of money, huh? So, you still broke. So, you still don't have a new car. What year car do you drive, huh? You know, and it would just be weird, okay? Just to give you a type of energy. I'll give you matter of fact, let me give you a good example for this. I remember I only have one younger sister. And sadly, she's in a very low vibration. Not to go too deep into it, but I remember I didn't talk to her in like 6 months. And I would call her and she would never return my calls, you know, and I genuinely wanted to say hello, see how the kids are doing, things like that. And she called me one day out the complete blue and started projecting. And she was like, are you working at the same job? And I was like, hey, How you doing? It's good to hear from you. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you finally returned my call. How are the kids? What are they doing? And she was like, are you working the same job? Well, how much is your salary? Because you need to make more money. And I just wanted to let you know there are jobs that pay more money. You just need to go after them. And I'm like, I have not talked to you in amount of time. Why? What is this aggression in your voice? What are you so angry about? What is going on with you? You know, and I didn't realize at the time that it was all projection. I didn't realize at the time that every time she got into a fight with her husband and her feelings were hurt, she didn't know how to process that. So what she would do is call me on the phone to project that energy onto me in some type of a way because of how she was feeling. She would be like, call me out the blue and be like, why don't you try to go to college or do something with your life? And I'm like, I'm working and handling my business. Why is she calling me out the blue, projecting onto me? And it was because anything in her life that she got into an argument with anyone about, that she did not accomplish or do, that was hurting her, where she might have felt lack in her life, she did not know how to counter that or deal with it, except to find someone to project that energy onto, and eventually, when it got out of hand, I had to completely cut off that toxic energy, from projecting to me. You have control over who is able to speak to you and contact you and project negative energy to you. But it was so weird because the conversation got really weird and crazy, because then she was like, well, you need to find a way to make more money, because me and my husband, we're in a certain income class now, and I just don't see how we can be a family and you'll be able to be in my children's life if you're not in the same income class as us. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love my nieces and nephew. What do you mean I can't be a part of y'all family? Are you crazy? And she was like, well, I just don't see, because we're going to be taking trips all over the world, and you're not going to be able to afford to take the same trips as us and do the same things. So I just don't see how. And I'm like, who the hell YouTube video you've been watching that got you brainwashed, this, that, and the other? I just don't understand. What does this have anything to do with me being able to love on, my nieces and nephew? I don't understand. If you have money to do things that I'm unable to do because we're not in the same economic class, then, why can't we get together on a Sunday, and why can't I cook dinner and you bring the kids over? Or why can't I even come over there to spend time with them, take them to the park, love on them? This doesn't cost a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound insane. I can't take them to the library. I can't take them to the aquarium. I can't take them to museums and do things with them. It's like it's a demon talking out of you right now. I don't know what's going on with you. But the truth was, she felt like because it was certain things in her life she had not accomplished, and I think she would feel insecure when she would get around other people that have done these things. Even though she was married and she considered that to be an accomplishment, and had a family, I couldn't understand why she still wasn't happy. So she still continued to project this toxic energy, project, until I had to cut it off completely. I was like, you know what? You need to get your mind right. You need to get your priorities right too. And I hate to say, Geminis that are in a lower vibration, a lot of times they think the only thing to life is money. Their motto sometimes is, money isn't everything, money is the only thing. And there couldn't be a worse way to live your life, because there are other things in life that have to do with the spiritual side to life, that have to do with love and energy and this and that and the other. It's almost like a man or a woman that says, I don't need a man in my child's life. Or that's like a father saying, I don't need a mother in my child's life. I can raise them alone. I don't need this. They don't need that. They don't need that. Or, if they don't make a certain amount of money, they can't be a parent, to my child. As if money is the only thing a person has to offer another human being. People completely forget there was a time when there was no currency of money, when there were economies, wherein the trade was natural resources, it was food, it was crafts, it was just things that people used to live, survive, and thrive long before America was ever even thought of, or an economy like this where money is being exchanged. Long before any of those things, you had human beings that had love to offer children, that had wisdom, knowledge, the ability to teach, good energy. Nothing is more valuable than knowledge of your history, of your self-worth, the love you can bestow on a child, the leadership that you can give them, the wisdom you can teach them in how to grow things, how to grow food, how to heal themselves. The knowledge of plants and herbs and all these things can be bestowed into your children and your nieces and your nephews. You have a lot more to offer. Tell them who they are. Teach them their history, music, all kinds of things that you can offer people that have nothing to do with money. So don't ever discount the parent or the other parent of your child or family members because of money or financial situation. That's the devil. That's being in some serious devil energy. Because Dr. Sebi, the one that discovered the cure for AIDS, and they probably took the articles down, but even President Bush, ex-President Bush, had to recognize this man, for his accomplishments in medicine. He was a natural healer. His mother taught him in the forest about what each and every root and plant did, herbs, how to heal, everything these doctors and pharmacists learn and do. And right now, the medicines that they create that you all use on your children when you crack open a bottle of allergy medicine, Tylenol, Advil, all these medications that people use, every single last one of them come from a natural plant, herb, or root that is later compounded and mixed with other things to heal your body. Dr. Sebi's mom did not have access to money, currency, or anything at all. And look what she did for her son. She could not offer him any riches. And you have some people that have of this type of thinking and mentality that would have looked at him being raised by his mother in or near the forest, or in a type of community that would not be considered wealthy, and would think he was at a disadvantage, and would say, oh my God, that woman doesn't deserve to have that child because she can't afford to give it a good life. She can't afford to raise and take care of that child. When she did better for him than any billionaire could have done for their child, sending them to the best colleges that the world has to offer. She gave her son an education based on the knowledge and the wisdom that her ancestors passed through her. And near one of them had a dime of American money and finances in the bank, to use for it. This is ancestral knowledge and love and wisdom that was being infused into the children in their family that had nothing to do with money, that people pay big money to go to school and learn now. But she gave that to her child for free because she had love. Okay? So let's just remember, love is not to go off on a tangent, but there are people of the idea that if you don't have money to offer children and to show them, look, I have a name, I have a title, I have status, that you can do no good in a child's life. And nothing could be further from the truth, because Dr. Sebi's mother gave him what no man could buy. It's people at Harvard and these big schools that would go to study under someone like him that has never stepped foot in a man's school. Okay? All right. So let's continue on with this reading. But that is the personality I'm talking with. This is someone that projects onto people because they feel insecure and they're not connected to spirit. So whoever this person is, this is a person that was always very harsh with you on the phone in their communication in the past because they didn't know how to deal with their own insecurities. I mean, some of you have so much to offer. You can pass recipes. Look at this, trade school, college. You can pass recipes down, cooking skills down, you know, to the people in your family. How do you think they learn these things? Not by going and paying a so-called professional. The professionals are your grandparents and your great-grandparents and your aunties and your uncles and people that have learned these things. It had nothing to do with money. You can teach a child to play an instrument. There are so many different things. Singing. Do you know how many singers have groomed their own children with the skill that God gave them? You know? How much money did it cost for Fantasia to guide, Fantasia's mother to guide her in how to become a singer, even though it came to her naturally? It was in her genetics and her DNA. How much money? Don't ever discount somebody out of your life, out of your family, because of status, because of economic status. Because people have so much more to offer, you know, than just money. All right, let's go. What did you want to say, Holy Spirit, about these two energies? So there is somebody, possibly in your family, and also another person, another energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that wants to move to calmer waters with you, that wants to come back towards you. Now, I have a fuck buddy with a clear understanding here, okay? This is the person that has already made a decision about you, okay? So, trade school. So this is someone that you know. Oh, okay. So this King of Pentacles here, this could actually be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy in actuality. And this could be somebody that's very emotionally manipulating. And this person, what happened in the past? What's going on here with them? So this person is in, oh, okay. So this person is in despair now. Okay, this is somebody that wants to gaslight you. And they are actually in despair at this particular time. Let me see. They wanted to have sex with this person. Heavy spiritual protection at this time. Child molester. Oh, wow. Okay. And this is what happened in the past. I just asked what happened in the past. Okay. So this could be somebody that actually you could have, this could have been a friend with benefits that you might have been sleeping with in the past, but you take it as it resonates with you. And this is someone that already decided something about you, okay? Or maybe they only saw you as a fuck buddy, but it says clear understanding. So this could have been somebody that you could have just possibly just been sleeping with, possibly, that might have been very emotionally manipulative, that now wants to move to calmer waters. But the reason they want to move to calmer waters with you is for some reason, some other reason. Okay. So in the past, they could have slept with somebody else, or could have been sleeping with someone else, and it's something about a child molester here. This person could be a child molester, or this person could have had some type of inappropriate contact with a child, whoever this is. And you could be heavily spiritually protected from this person at this time, because this is what happened in the past. So someone you could have been dealing with in the past could have been dealing with somebody, an underage teen. Okay. So somebody from your past could have been dealing with an underage teen. And now they want to come back toward you. This is a narcissistic energy. And they do want to come back towards you to end some type of a conflict, okay? And like I said, take it as it resonates. This is someone that would not make you an offer in the past, okay? This person was very reckless with you in the past with the Strength card. And this is Leo energy here. Okay. Why does this person now want to, Six of Swords, move to calmer waters? This person invested in doing something to you. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And everything that whatever they invested in doing towards you, it all fell down. You know, everything went wrong. This person was trying to trick you in some type of a way. Okay? Maybe in their mind, all they wanted to be to you was a fuck buddy with a clear understanding. And maybe you wanted more from this person. Can you clarify really quick? Because it's saying here, the Two of Cups reversed, this person did not make an offer for a stable relationship, possibly, with this Four of Wands in the reverse. And this is somebody that would communicate very harshly. Like I said, this is someone that would project onto you and communicate very harshly. So somebody wanted to repeat a cycle. So whoever you are, you might have wanted to initially stay connected to this person because you might have been in some type of a mental imprisonment about what your wish fulfillment in life was. I feel like whoever you are, you might have had some type of negative attachment, maybe emotional attachment to this person, thinking this person was your wish fulfillment due to some unhealed or unresolved issues with you, making you think you wanted to stay stuck in a cycle with this person, you know, because it was something going on inside of you that was keeping you blind to the real reason you felt drawn to this person in the past. Okay, I have Libra energy here. Okay, Justice in the reverse. Maybe you felt like something was not fair. Clarify that Justice in the reverse. Okay. You could have felt dissatisfied or rejected. I feel like you might have been in some type of a low vibrational energy in the past, wherein you might have possibly even been a little bit shallow. I feel like you might have actually been a little bit shallow and surface level is what they're telling me. Okay? So you might have been drawn to whoever this energy is because you might have been being shallow as well. Okay? Now, it's a lot of people out here that are very shallow. Actually, most of the population is shallow and materialistic and wants to fit in with other people. So it could have been due to some insecurities from your past where you might have felt rejected in the past and felt kind of shallow. And I have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? You were in despair because you might have been expecting for some type of opportunity to unfold for you by being connected to this energy. Okay. So whoever you are, you were connected to this energy because you were being very shallow and superficial in some type of a way, and it has to do with your own insecurities. Okay. And some aspect of you. Now, I'm not picking on you. Whoever you are, everybody has something that they're working on. Every single body. There's not anyone that the sound of my voice is not reaching right now in this very moment, you know, that doesn't have something that they're working on within their character that needs work. Not one. Especially not me. There's not one person that doesn't have something that they're working on, you know. And yes, we can all be a little shallow at times, okay? All of us have an ego. So there's some aspect, and it doesn't have to mean that you were narcissistically shallow or extreme, you know, but there is some aspect of you where you might have had some type of self-esteem issue where you felt like you needed to be validated by either someone or something, okay? And you thought this person would maybe give you an opportunity to be seen or to be acknowledged by a group of people in some type of a way. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And that's what your connection was to this person. But the way this person would always communicate and talk to you was always harsh, even still, okay? And it landed you in despair, whatever the case may be, okay? But yeah, so your relationship to this person was never, it was never an equal give and take, okay, in how they felt about you. So this is an energy, this person is an energy that they kind of looked at you, it's somebody really snooty. They look down on you. This person looked down on you, you know, and they look down on you. They're telling me this person kind of looked down on you because of the way, you know, like a puppy, you know, a puppy jumping at somebody's, you know, ankles, you know, clawing at someone's ankle, like pet me, give me attention, give me validation. You know, this person kind of looked at you kind of in that type of a way. That's what I'm getting. This person kind of looked at you like, oh my goodness, they are so pressed. Let me give this fool some attention. And the attention would always come in the form of some type of harsh communication, even still. Yeah, this wasn't a real friend to you. Even if it, or whoever you were dating, or whoever this person you was in a relationship with. You know, you would, I feel like you were seeking their validation on some level. Which they probably actually saw something in you they admired, but they didn't want you to see it. Pilgrim and Air. Say. Okay. They told me to pull this out. So it's something they want to say over here. Okay, I have 2 of Earth. Okay, Craftsman of Earth. And then I have the 6 of Earth. It's a lot of Earth here. Okay, so I already told you whoever that energy is, they could have been an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Oh, this looks scary. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Whoever this energy is, I feel like when it came to people, I feel like whoever this energy is, they were very selfish. I feel like they were extremely selfish and only would look out for the best interest for them, their children, and things going on with them and them only. Whoever this person is that you were attached to. You know, they really didn't care about anybody else's needs, to be honest with you. This person had like a reptilian type mind, okay? This was someone that was very, very cold towards you. Whoever this person was very, very cold towards you. They made a decision about you, even though you were indecisive about them. They already made a decision about you, about how they felt about you. From the door, from the very beginning and from the door, they already knew that they were going to discount you and they really didn't care too much about you. They already placed you in that category that you would just be a fuck buddy to them with a clear understanding. They didn't really see you as a come up. You know, they didn't really see you as anything. 10 of Pentacles reversed here. What do you want to say, Holy Spirit? And now that person is in despair. Now that person is in despair. Now that person is in despair. That's it. They said to pull that symbol right there, and that's just what I did. Okay. So the seven of swords here, the seven of swords in I'm sorry, the nine of swords in the reverse here, and it fell on this symbol right here. This symbol is called Kintinkantan. Kintinkantan. Either way, Kintinkantan. And what it means is puffed up extravagance. It's the symbol of arrogance. Okay? So if you can, just see right there, that's the word that I couldn't pronounce correctly, and my sincere apologies. But it stands for puffed up extravagance, symbol of arrogance. So the reason that this person is in despair right now, is because they didn't have a whole lot. This person wasn't wealthy. This person wasn't rich. This person knew how to decorate themselves and to try to, this is someone that was very manipulative. They knew how to make things look extravagant, but they could have done it, in a cheap way, or put a few outfits or pieces together, so that they would come off to the world as being extravagant, but they weren't at all. They were just puffed up extravagance. This person was a fake. They didn't even really have money like that, to be honest with you, whoever it is. Let's go. Puffed up extravagance. Yes. What is it called? Somebody that was fronting, that didn't really have it. Yeah, this person was a Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that was fronting and pretending like they had it, and they really didn't even have it at all, period. So now they want a new start with you. Okay, so now what they want with you is a new start, because they know that now you can see straight through them. This is somebody, you can see straight through that devil energy. That's Capricorn energy here. Or because you already told this person that you were not willing to take any more chances with them, because they're in that attachment devil energy, that you didn't want any more chances with them. So it's kind of like a push and pull type effect here. When you're chasing somebody and moving in a direction toward them, and you got your hands open and you're offering love to this person, that's when a person will move away from you, in the other direction, and they have puffed up extravagance. They have their head and chin in the air, they have their chest poked out, and they're, look everybody, this person wants me and I don't even want them. I'm walking away, and look how they chase me. And this is what you would call actually a fool, because this person is a fool, okay? Because they weren't any of the things that they were trying to represent themselves to be. So when you cut this person off and walked away from them, they got a harsh reality check that, one, they didn't have any real wealth. Two, everything in their world that they put into place around them to make them look like they had wealth was actually false, and they really didn't have a leg to stand on. Whatever they had, it was an act for people. They could have been renting a room, sleeping on a goddamn air mattress. But they could be driving a very nice car and wear very nice clothing. And when they represent themselves to the world, they look like they might have something. They might always keep, jewelry, fresh haircut, hair and nails always done, makeup perfect, all these things, but you don't know where or how that person is living. This person was representing a false image to people of how they're doing financially, when they're really not doing all that great financially. And this person cared more, like I said, for the people, and took advice from the people that were just like them in their circle. Okay. So whatever happened between you and this person, with this Five of Pentacles here, they've ended up being left completely out in the cold to you, okay? You completely detached from this person, okay? And as soon as you left them, this person had a whole lot of burdens left on their shoulders, and then everything in their life kind of stopped moving forward, okay? They weren't getting fueled by the energy. Whatever type of relationship you had, it wasn't an equal give and take. They've been hit and swamped now with all these burdens that they've acquired, trying to make things look a certain way instead of living an honest life and being honest about themselves and working hard to actually live the life or get themselves to a position in life where that could actually be their truth, that they are stable financially, that they are doing well, you know, instead of trying to make it look like all those things were true about them. But now they have a whole bunch of burdens, and they're in this hangman position, and they want to apologize to you. They want to come towards you and apologize to you because they see that everything you built, everything that you've built in your life and done in your life, you know, was built off of honesty and a strong foundation and truth. There was no fronting, because ain't no future in your fronting and pretending that you got it when you don't. You know, you gotta, you know what, and the Holy Spirit do want me to say this to some people. The reason some of us don't do well financially later on in life and we struggle so much is because of our ego. And this is just the God's honest truth, okay? There are a whole lot of people that have not lived in an income bracket, and nobody's pointing any fingers. We all know what happened in this country economically to different groups, you know, especially if you come from slavery in this country, you know, or a poor economic group, whatever the case may be, you know, and you could also, I mean, you can be white too and also come from a very poor economic group within your own as well. But there are people that are living above their means because they want to try to appear to others and make it look like to others they're looking better, they're doing better than everyone else, while they're struggling in the background, okay? There are certain people, if you're making a certain amount of money, that have no business going shopping in malls for their clothing. I'm not talking about underclothes, but if you make a certain amount of money that is poverty level, 9 times out of 10, you probably should be shopping at the Goodwill or thrift store, to be honest with you. Now, a lot of people would disagree, you know, and be like, oh my God, no, I would never, no, you know, if you can afford not to do that, why would you? Why, da, 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 da. The truth is, right now, people are waiting and waiting and waiting and hoping that the Section 8 and government housing lists open back up, and they've been waiting for years for it to open back up because housing is as expensive as it has ever been, you know, and food is more expensive than I can ever remember it being before, and things are getting only harder and tougher. And at a time when a lot of people should have been shopping at the Goodwill and at different thrift stores and Value Village and places like that because of the income they were making, at a time when people shouldn't have probably been paying expensive car notes, you know, they should have been probably saving their money, you know, and paying, trying to find the most extravagant home to rent or townhome to rent or apartment to rent to look a certain way. They should have been focusing in being more conventional in their thinking when it comes to money. They should have anything that does not make or earn or double your money. If you were coming from a poor family or from the poor side of life, anything that does not double your money or make money for you, you probably should not have been investing in. What you probably should have been investing is saving up to try to hurry up and buy some property before the prices did what they have already done now. Because the biggest expense most of us have is transportation and housing. Paying for a roof over our head. I know somebody that lived in a townhouse for over 20 years now because they got a Section 8 voucher. For over 20 years. And now laws are changing about how much they have to pay and things of that nature. Had a whole man living in there with them and still don't own anything. And this is from years ago, not now, where the prices on all these overpriced, cheaply built cardboard boxes are being sold. I'm talking about a long time ago. This person could have saved, let me have got that. I would have been saving money every month and bought a house cash straight out by now. But this person was busy buying a lot of name brand clothes, going on Caribbean cruises, and just living it up. My kids would never wear anything that's not name brand. It's a foolish way to think, and it's a foolish way to be, because you're not seeing past your nose. You're not planning for the future. You're not thinking about inflation. You're not thinking, what if things in the world change? You're trying to keep up with the Joneses to try to make things to look like success, instead of being humble and doing the real work and making the real moves that you need to make to actually be successful, instead of trying to look successful when you're not. I'm just saying, there are a lot of people in a certain income bracket, back in the day, that should not have been shopping at the mall and wasting money like that, because they were not in an income bracket where they could actually afford to do so. Wasting money on a lot of sneakers and tennis shoes and a whole bunch of other bullshit. And now you got a whole bunch of people going from house to house, eviction to eviction, asking different family members and people, can I stay with you please, because of the decisions they made based off of ego and trying to look a certain way. They were not preparing for what we're going through right now. Now some people are doing well, and God bless them. But I'm talking to people that were not. And now for some people to get a house, you damn near, you damn near have to start at damn near $300,000 and going up to pay for a goddamn cardboard box, an overpriced cardboard box, which is what they're building now and selling to you, an overpriced cardboard box. But in any case, this is the person that did not prepare properly for their future. They spent and invested more of their money and energy into their ego, trying to make things look a certain way to people, and now they're going to struggle even more, instead of lowering their ego so that they could invest money properly. Invest money in a way in which it might not look good to people right now. It may not look good to you right now. There were some people, there was a group of Mexicans in Baltimore. I was watching a video, and all of them were like collaborating and coming together to buy these bust down, broke down, abandoned houses. And they would all come together, buy them real cheap, and all come together and renovate them joints overnight. Make them look like brand new. That belonged to that man's family. And then all of them collectively would buy the next one. Literally cash. Bust down house. Renovate it brand new. Next family moving there. People need to start using their brains in a more efficient way, so that they can be in the sun in a real way instead of in a fake way. Sorry. I know I rant, but it just irritates me. Because sometimes the struggles that people go through are due to the decisions that they made out of their ego. It's decisions that they made out of their ego because they wanted to look a certain way to people. Let's go, Holy Spirit. What else do you want to say? The ego is a motherfucker, man. The ego will have your ass homeless. So now this person wants to make you an offer. They want to make you an offer to see if they can reverse an ending, because obviously it came to a complete ending. It completely dead. Okay? They want to probably bring some type of message to you with the strength card. The strength card, because this person's not doing well anymore. whoever this person is, you know, at one time you were looking up to this person. You were looking up to this person, you know, because they were making it look like they had it. But they never really had it. All they had was your energy and that attention you were giving them, okay? And this could have been an older emperor, okay, an older person, meaning a fully grown adult, man or woman. This is Aries energy, but it can be anybody, okay? Now this person wants to come towards you, okay? I have the Four of Wands in the reverse, okay? For some of you, this is a family member, you know. This is a family member that was trying to portray to everybody they were doing better than everybody else, but they were not making wise decisions in how they were investing, okay? Instead of getting more debt, that person might have, should have been investing in having something solid first that they could own outright, okay? Or it could actually even be a lover. For some of you, it is someone that you have dated, you know, that wants to come back towards you now. They want to come back towards you to see, this is what they're thinking. It doesn't mean that this is the action they're going to take, but this is the energy that they're in wondering how they can get a sincere message. The Strength card is sincerity. The Strength card in this reading is this person feels so strongly and sincere right now in how they want to come to you, because this person is struggling financially right now. They're frustrated in their life right now. They're realizing that the people they've connected themselves to that are of like energies, people that were fronting on what they had, you know, most of the shit that most people out there in this energy have, they don't fucking own, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I would say most people, you know, that own homes, the bank owns them because you're still paying a mortgage on your house, you know. But the people that they connect, all the people that they were, that was in their circle, you know, they were trying to keep up with them. But all of them were kind of fronting. All of them, all of their wallets were stretched very thin in trying to keep up a damn charade, you know, while they were all looking down on you, whoever you are, because you were thrifty and you were smart and you made smart moves that did not look good, okay? Whoever you are, the moves that you made, you know, they were very thrifty. They were very smart. They were very intelligent, you know, but it did not look good because it wasn't flashy at that particular time when you made those moves, okay? You could have been someone you could have been someone like those Mexicans in Baltimore that bought a junk house, but you owned it outright and decided to fix it little by little yourself, you know. Or you could just be a person that invested your money in stock markets a certain type of way and didn't waste money in other ways trying to make it look a certain type of way, make it look like you have what you did not. But either way, now this person is struggling, along with the people that they were in their circle of that same energy. This person wants a new start with you. They're in their head about it. But the only reason they want a new start with you really and truly is because they're struggling right now. They're struggling. They're fighting with all these people from the past. You know, this person could have done things to possibly even backstabbed and betrayed you. You know, just in collaborating with these fake bougie friends of theirs. I feel like this is friends and family members, okay? Whoever this person is, they were with friends and family members that were surrounding them before, telling them that that they were better than you, that they didn't, that you were beneath them because maybe you didn't wear a certain name brand, you didn't carry a certain type of bag, you didn't drive a certain type of car. All these things that you can see on the outside, these people that were surrounding them were telling them these are reasons, shallow reasons for them not to be seen with you. You know, you were beneath them. This person should only be a fuck buddy. This is not the type of person you want to marry or collaborate with in your life because they're beneath you. But now these people are struggling financially because it was all a mirage. They didn't have what they thought they had. And Five of Wands. Now they're fighting with these people. But how are you going to fight with somebody because you exercised your free will, because you were weak-minded to follow behind what other people's opinions are? I don't know how I could possibly have empathy for that. That's a lesson for whoever that energy is. That's a lesson for them. And look, I just looked right over here. This was a lesson. Learn and move on. Okay? And this was also a lesson for whoever that person is. Now it's revealed to them why you cut them off, because you knew this person was a fool. The moon in the reverse, you know. Now they can see everything. Okay? Now everything has been illuminated to them. Now they understand. Now this person has clarity and understands, now that things have manifested down the line. Now that everything has manifested down the line, this person understands, has a better understanding. And I don't know why now they want me to jump into this real fast. Two of Earth. Let's go. Why do they want me to read this real quick? Okay, so I have the Craftsman of Earth, the Two of Earth. Where is the Two of Earth at? There it is, Two of Earth. Okay. What does this say? All right. The essence, material blessings, beginning, self-care, dream time, protection, spirit allies. The counsel for this card. No matter how old you are at the beginning of something new and wonderful. Look after yourself as if you were your own mother, for you are. Look after yourself as if you were your own cubs, for you are. Make a commitment to your goals, set your boundaries, and have courage. Nourish your body and soul, and marvel at what is emerging from you. So, essentially, what this card is saying is this person has been leaning and looking to other people in their community, in their family, you know, to guide them for guidance, as a mother would or a father would. But what you have to learn is to be of an independent mind and separate yourself. You know, you have to be your own mother to yourself. You know, this person could have some mother issues. This person might not have their mother in their life for whatever reason. But whatever the case may be, you need to, this person you were dating, they need to look after their own self and care for their own needs as if they were their own mother. And they need to care for themselves the same way you would care for your cubs, your children. What this card is talking about is self-care. Self-care. Self-care includes independent thought on your own. Independent analyzation and rationalization is what the Holy Spirit's telling me. You know, this person has been influenced too easily by the rationalization of others, by the analytical thoughts of others and how others see things, when they need self-care, to look after themselves, to think their own thoughts, to analyze things from their own heart and their own head and mind space without the opinion of others. Okay, so that has to do with self-care. Okay, and the Craftsman of Earth that I pulled, creative chaos, joy and hope in letting go, fertility, life force, and green magic. Without wild growth, your spirit will lack its full power to manifest. You need to let go of some of that control you've been taught is necessary. Get outside, feel the rush of nature's power, experience the wild, chaotic life force that your soul needs to grow. Pay attention to what the plant people have to teach you. Embrace and embody your green, growing, and natural spirit. And I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, you need to let go of some of the control that you have been taught is necessary. This person has been heavily influenced by others, by the way, and this whoever this person is, they appeared strong to you, but they were really impressionable and being controlled and consumed by the social opinions of the people around them that influenced them, that might have been very conservative in thought. Things need to look this way so that you can be accepted. That person needs to release being controlled by the opinions of others, and be a little more wild and free and unencumbered, less controlled by the opinions. It's like social blackmail. Well, you're not going to fit in with us, if you go against us and do things your own way and march to a beat of your own drum. If you dress like that and you don't shop at these places we shop at, and if you don't drive this type of a car, you're not going to be socially accepted anymore by us. This person needs to let go of these controlling ways of thinking that people have been impressing upon them, and they have also accepted and impressed upon themselves, okay? Too controlled. They need to let their wild side out, okay? So anyway, they understand why you cut them off now, because they were too influenced by other people. They were way too influenced by other people, and they were not taking care of themselves. They were too busy trying to be a crowd and a people pleaser. Anything else, Holy Spirit, about this energy? This person, and it's because they're childish and they need to grow up and they need to mature. They want to come towards you because, like I said, you've always been practical, okay? You've always been a practical person, and now because things have caught up with them and they're having a difficult time and they're getting older and they're thinking about their future, they want to avoid a tower. So they want to avoid a tower, and they're looking and thinking of a way to possibly get back into your energy, okay, with this Four of Swords here. They're trying to find a way to get back into your energy, but they're childish and they're only going to gaslight you and go back and forth. They're not going to be honest, transparent, and forthright with you. They're just coming to you because you're financially stable and things are not working out where they are based on the decisions that they made, and they want to come over to you where it's stable. This could be a family member, a past lover, or it can be, I had two different people in the reading in the beginning, so this can be two different people. But whoever these people are, they need to come towards you now for your stability, for the wise, they need to come towards you for the results that you produced by being frugal, by making wise decisions, by lowering your ego, to be practical in how you moved, and not trying to be a people pleaser, but doing the things that would grow and create a strong, steady foundation for yourself that would not crumble and fall, that would not leave you homeless and out in the street, for doing things the slow, hard, very hard way. Now, after all that fronting they did, they want to come for your stability, for you to help them. And they're going to try to lie to you and be childish and gaslight you, But they're only going to be stuck, okay? So you got someone coming toward you that now they're getting older. This person is getting older. It's becoming more difficult. And we've already gone through a whole damn inflation where the price of everything has damn near tripled, except for people's salaries. So now they want to come towards you and be more practical, and be in a relationship with you, or as a family member even, see if you can help them, because they were not practical in the beginning. And they don't want to lay in the bed that they have made and created for themselves. They're hoping that they can still come towards you in this energy, only they're going to be a little bit nicer, but they still have that fucked up mouthpiece on them. You're going to still feel how they were with you in the beginning. They're going to come to you with an air of arrogance still. This person is still going to come to you in some type of an air of arrogance, okay? And they're going to lie to you, and they're going to Page of Swords reverse. They're going to lie and gaslight you. And still, you're going to feel a hint of this Knight of Wands right here is aggression. And the sword represents communication. Okay? And this King of Wands represents arrogance in this reading. This person is still feeling arrogant. And when they communicate with you, they're going to gaslight you. And there's going to be a hint of aggression still in their voice when they talk to you. They still have that spirit on them. They still have that demonic attachment on them of arrogance. It's still on them. You don't want that around you. You know, it's their bed. They made it. Let them lay in it. Whoever that is, it is their bed. Let them lay in it. Okay? Any final messages, Holy Spirit? Final messages are going to come right from this deck right here. Final messages. So we can end this reading. Really? The candle work fire. We'll see. Oh. Shoot. Okay. I see. So that was correct. So it's coming down for this person. Get out the way. And yeah, candle work, this came out, but I put it back in. Candle, end, or fire spell work. So I said they were doing something against you. This person was actually doing not the type of spell work wherein we speak spells with our mouth every day without realizing it. Every time we open up our mouth, we're casting spells, even though we're not consciously thinking I'm casting a spell. Not that. Not manifesting. This is someone that took actions to actually light a candle and do some type of fire spell work on you. They actually took actions to either do this or pay a spiritual practitioner to do this, or they did this with someone in their family against you. Get out the way, because it's coming down for this person right now. What is that, turtle? Okay. I don't know. What is the turtle? Or the turtle looking like thing there. They said, what is the turtle? So I'm going to look and see what that turtle is. What is the turtle? Is that the turtle? Oh, that's the crocodile. Is that the same one? It's two of them. Turtle. Looks like the same thing. Okay. Sorry, guys. Somebody said, what is the turtle looking like thing right there? So they must want me to just quickly read that, and that is what I will do. Okay. So I guess this is the picture. I wasn't sure because it looked kind of weird right here. Does that look like that to you all? Yeah, I guess it is. It looks close enough. I guess this is it. I thought it was a turtle. I guess it's a crocodile. Okay. This is Odenkyum, crocodile, symbol of adaptability or prudence. Odenkyum, the nuso onhomi nuso. Don't make fun of me, y'all. I'm doing the best I can. Ohomi miframa. The crocodile lives in the water, yet breathes the air, demonstrating an ability to adapt to circumstances. So whoever this person is, I feel like they were just really trying to, I feel like this is a shapeshifter. I feel like they were in survival mode and they're a shapeshifter. I believe this person is someone that will just take on the energy of anyone that they're around. It does not matter. And that's why God put you in their life, possibly. You know, hopefully that you might even be a positive influence on that person. This is someone that takes on the energy of whoever they're around.